Sonny, I mean, the results aren't going well, people look for reasons, and he often has this perception sort of aimed at him of being too nice to be the captain. I mean, obviously you named him a while ago, where, as I say, when results are going well, people are looking for reasons.
Yeah.
What do you say to people? You seem to be saying that quite a lot recently.
Yeah, look, I've said a million times that I think we just live in a world now where people are constantly wanting someone to blame, and they just look. That's just the world we live in. No one will accept the facts as they are. The reason of our poor results is, an inconsistency has not been because of Sonny or because of my tactics or because it's just that we've had 11 injuries for the last 2 months that have meant we've had a tired group of players. But that doesn't suffice because that doesn't provide a head on a plate. It doesn't give anyone, they want somebody society, that's how we live our lives these days. You look at anything that happens in life, what we want, if somebody makes a mistake, we want to tear them down. There's no leniency anymore. There's no understanding. There's no contextualizing of why maybe this happened. It's just like, no, just burn him at the stake. Let's just go and do that. So they're looking for someone. So, if people think that Sonny hasn't done everything in his power to try and help us through this, so what if he's a nice guy? What's wrong with being a nice person? Why do you have to smack people around? I've seen plenty of captains who are the opposite, and they're pretty poor captains. So Sonny is Sonny. And I've got no complaints about his leadership. I've got no complaints about the way he's gone about things. He's handled it his way. The reason we've struggled is pretty clear, I think, if you want to look at it objectively. But if you're looking for, as I keep saying, if you're looking for someone to blame, then you're talking to the guy who's most culpable.
Sorry, just one follow-up. Part of the issue about Sonny and captain, that nice guy sort of narrative, a lot of people have in their mind Roy Keane, Tony Adams, as the captain.
They're not nice people?
No, it's more like...
You said that, not me, by the way. It's just to be clear.
Right. No, I mean, as in, it's kind of a perception of what captains used to be. Like, they may not even exist anymore. Is that part of it?
I don't think... I don't think they maybe... Yeah, a little bit, because I think, as I keep saying, the world's changed, dressing rooms have changed. Like, even for the likes of Roy and others, in today's dressing room, I think they'd find it challenging. They probably adjust because, the good leaders do adjust, but they're not the same kind of dressing rooms. The same way I can't be the same manager I was 20 years ago. You can't be that person anymore. You can't just go in there and just, give people ultimatums, players ultimatums about, if you don't like it, you're out of here. That world doesn't exist anymore. It's a different world. So the way you lead now has to be different. And I'm not really sure what people talk about nice. I think if somebody's got good values and are good people, I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, I'm not really sure why you need to be anything different than that. But that doesn't mean you can't, that doesn't inspire people or motivate people. If you coming into training, you see Sonny kind of really bouncing around enthusiastic about training, well, that's going to rub off on you. You can't go around moping because he'll say, well, if I'm doing it, why aren't you? So there are many ways to lead. I think the key to leadership is being yourself, and Sonny certainly is that.